Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Anime Slice podcast. Today's the 24th, right? No, holy shit, today's the 29th.
Yeah, you're
Damn.
an idiot, bro.
Yeah, I am. So,
Restart.
no, it's
Scrap it
fine.
all.
No, it's fine. We just got the date wrong. So, 29th, it's
Imperfections.
Monday. We all finished. The only thing that came out today was Slime, so I think we should all be caught up.
Si,
All right.
senor.
Where do we want to start, guys?
With our names
actually,
again.
oh yeah, we're right. Holy crap. Okay,
Very
we'll get there.
professional.
We'll get there.
Cut it.
No, we're
Scrap
fine.
it.
No, we're fine. I'm Matt.
I'm Donnie.
Oh, yikes.
That's Paul.
Ooh.
All right, how about
Okay,
Paul?
we'll take a
Dan.
turn. We'll have a turn order.
Yeah, it'll be Matt,
time.
then Paul, then Donnie, then Dan. Because I like
Best
the
for
D's at
last.
the end.
Damn.
All right, so
That's
I'm
a
Matt.
Compliment to Paul.
I'm Paul.
I'm Donnie.
And I'm Dan.
Good job. We did it.
We did it.
So yeah, so this is only our second podcast. We're gonna go over pretty much the fourth episode for all the shows except for Slime because that's comes out today, so it's the fifth episode. The episodes that we are reviewing are I have the text here. We're gonna go over The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Ulysses, Joan of Arc, Goblin Slayer, Bunny Girl, Zombie Saga, Sword Art Online, and then I'm gonna leave Donnie and Paul to talk about Tokyo Ghoul ReZero. Donnie can bring up Boruto, and then Paul.
Just three.
Well, Tokyo Ghoul yeah. And then
It's also the third episode of Tokyo Ghoul, by the way.
okay, second season, my bad. And then Paul will round out with all the other stuff if he thinks there's anything good. Like I think Banana Fish is probably the next best thing that he's watching.
It's the best thing that he's watching.
Is that true, Paul? Do you think Banana Fish is the best show you're watching right now?
No.
Okay, cool, good. Does anyone want to pick where we start?
Just
Donald, you can pick.
yeah. I mean, we can start with Sword Art again.
Okay. Damn, that was actually really good. I actually really like this episode.
Stuff actually happened.
Is it?
I mean, I've liked every
It only
episode
took
so
4
far.
episodes.
They've been good, but this is the first one where I feel like a lot of stuff happened, and it was like, holy crap, this is pretty cool. Well, by a lot of stuff,
Only one thing
yeah,
happened.
one thing happened, but it seemed really.
It was a big one thing.
It was like we had that tiny montage where it was like, yes, thank you, let time pass, get us out of this place. That's all I really wanted. But our fight scenes normally I thought it was pretty well done. I don't know how good the fight scenes are for like
Sword Art usually has pretty good choreography
Okay.
for its fight scenes.
But that was really good. I mean, it stayed pretty well. I could see what was happening. It was a little strange that there wasn't as much like gore or blood that I was expecting from it. Like
You're
when
expecting a lot of gore and blood from Sword
not
Art Online.
not a lot, just slightly more. Like when he was beating up the little ones, there was like no blood splatter at all. I'm like, that's very strange.
And it didn't even look like it cut him.
Exactly.
He bled a lot.
He did. And then the big guy, the big goblin, bled a lot. But yeah, did you guys? I'm assuming that's like adequate for a Sword Art fight.
They've gotten better as the series has gone on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're usually to a pretty good quality. They're easy to follow. They have nice flow.
Mm-hmm.
The camera isn't showing things that it doesn't need to show. Like everything seems like it's important to show. In
Yeah,
the fight.
I liked how it seemed like there was a lot of motion, but there weren't a lot of like cuts. Like it wasn't going to different angles. It was staying firm on just that one shot, and then he was like moving through. And it seemed really, I don't know. A lot of people use like quick cuts to just feel like there's a lot of motion, but they did it well enough without it.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like Sword Art's being done by a pretty good production company, so
Mhm.
I mean, it's what's expected from it.
Do we? Is there any reason why we think the goblins would be afraid of the light? Is there anything? Do you think there's anything specific about that, or is
They're
that just?
from the land of the darkness.
Yeah, but it's just the
Yeah.
light.
Yeah, they probably don't have any light from the darkness. It may also be like it hurts them or something.
So we don't
Well,
think it
I'd
has.
say-
But so we're assuming that the fires that are in the cave.
I was going to say they
Yeah.
had fire. They used light. It's probably the source of light. that
Which
they
I don't
put out.
understand because goblins have dark sight.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I was more thinking of if it had to do something with it being a system call, like it's a system spell that was being used.
I don't think it's the spell that
Okay.
is why they're afraid of it.
Okay. More violent. Oh yeah, when they're fighting and then he gets slashed. Kirito gets slashed, and then he gets fucking destroyed for a little bit there. Yugo comes in. Yujiro, whatever. How the fuck does that giant goblin like slice him right in the stomach and get like a very light cut to the guy? Like that was like
Yeah,
a
especially
hard
since he was, like,
slice.
He was hanging off the sword. as
Yeah.
well.
The sword's very dull.
Okay. I don't know, maybe. But that was like, come on. He's swinging that pretty hard.
Yeah, his Yujiro should have been cut in half.
I was expecting at least something more than just a little light cut. Like he just hanged on the blade a little bit. That was
To be
so
fair, at first there wasn't like any blood or anything while he was hanging on the sword, so
Mhm.
it looked like he didn't even cut him.
That's what I thought happened. And then I was like, oh no,
Like,
he's
I thought
bleeding.
he
He's bleeding
hit him
out.
with like a blunt side. or
Yujiro's
something.
armor classes.
Shut up.
Meats. It's just at meats.
So dumb.
Come on.
Or how about the fact that after being in super like amounts of pain, getting slashed, his arm was all of a sudden fixed after.
Yeah.
35
That was one thing when I was rewatching it, Paul, and I said, "Oh, wait a minute," and I looked back and like I thought they switched like which arm was really injured or something. I'm like, okay, no, they were fine. But yeah, it's really strange that he's like, "Oh man, my arm looked like it was broken in the one scene, and then now it's back to being fine." And now we're like, okay, let's just go kill him.
The one that got cut.
Yeah, it looked like that one got a lot more damage than it looked
Did
at
he-
first that it got more damage. Did he what?
Did he use it again? Was
I-
he slashing with it?
No, he used it like he jumped off of it like he.
Well, when he comes down, like protects himself with like putting his arm to the ground. It looks like he was like holding
Oh,
himself
yeah.
a little bit. But I mean, it wasn't anything too huge. But it does seem like I don't know. It's just another cliche when the fucking villain lets the guy have that like moment of, oh no, my friend's dying. I'm just gonna let you sit there for a good minute, talk to him, and then you're gonna get all mad at me and then kill me.
Every story ever.
Yeah, I know. But anything other than that, was there anything like was there anything big from that fight or from that like moment, like anything that you guys took from it? From like I mean the whole Alice came down and like said, "Hey, I'll be seeing you guys." I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Well, that's plot, bro.
That was definitely Alice though, right?
Yeah, that was Alice.
That's
Okay.
plotting more than one way, Donnie.
What does that mean?
It means
Well,
Dan's
she's the love interest.
pedophile.
isn't she?
Whoa, wait, they're of age. I think. I don't know. How old are they actually?
Well, I'd imagine Alice is of the same age as what, like
They were all
Kirito
born
is.
the same day, so they're all the same age.
Yeah, they were all the same age. And
Yeah,
like,
but how
just-
old is that in the
In the-
game?
Yeah. Are they fucking 19 like they were in the
I don't know. I don't know.
Paul, do you know?
I
You read it.
think.
No age is ever
I-
stated.
Oh, well, they want to make sure everyone's
so
okay.
So they were about 11, like in the first episode when they were
Oh,
kids.
it's only been 4 or 5 years.
It's been 6 years, so
Ooh.
they're about 17.
Ooh, okay. Not over yet. Come on, Dan. Just wait one more year. And then you can say something about Alice. Wait, you think Alice is only going to be a love interest?
No, because the series is named after her.
Exactly. That's why I'm trying to ask Dan why he thought she's only going to be a love interest. We
Well,
haven't seen
because like she is for the
what?
what's his face blonde guy. I
Yujiro.
forgot his name.
Yujiro.
Yujiro.
I don't think that's how you say his name, but sure.
It's how he says.
Okay.
It's how he says his name.
Yeah, probably.
He's fucking in love with her.
I thought he was in love with her sister. You know?
Why would he be going to such lengths to bring Alice back?
Because he thinks it's his fault that all of this happened.
Because it is his fault.
It is.
He should have been
I
stronger.
mean, it is. It is his fault. He didn't help Kirito.
He should have broke his programming, and he should have fought.
Yeah. Okay. What else happened?
I have it
Next,
listed here.
their armor or their weapon class upgraded.
Dude, that's
so
exactly
that
what.
they can wield a
Yeah,
sword.
that's what I wanted to talk about. How good can that sword actually be if one encounter with goblins makes a person who's never wielded a sword before be able to wield it? That's bullshit.
I mean, he did chop down a tree.
wait, what?
with like 300,000 hit points. I don't remember
Oh wait,
how
no,
many
no, no,
hit
no. They
points it
never
had.
used the hero sword in that goblin encounter.
Yeah,
Wait.
they didn't.
Yeah. Wait, no, he did. He used
He
the
did
sword.
not. They
No,
didn't have it on him.
They used random
Not
swords. if
not
you
oh yeah, not that sword. He used a random sword. But I'm saying after
Yeah.
that encounter, they had enough experience to like now you can use a super rare sword.
They killed an ogre.
That was an ogre? I
What
thought
if
that was just a really big goblin.
Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Hobgoblin.
He was only like a few levels below it.
No, Kirito I can understand. The other guy, he didn't have any proficiency with swords yet. He never.
He got
What?
XP from Kirito training him, clearly.
But he used it before he got the training. He was able to wield
He
it
got-
without it being too heavy.
So
He got party experience, bro.
okay. Let
Yeah, Paul?
me explain. So items have levels.
Yes.
He was a certain base level. So because those swords were rusty old swords, they weren't considered good swords.
Yeah.
So that's why he was able to use them.
That's fine.
Not because of his class.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mhm.
That's perfectly fine.
He's talking about how is he able to use the crystal sword?
Oh, because
The crystal sword must be shit.
Okay,
Is what he's
so
saying.
It's pretty shit.
It has
Honestly,
to be.
if it's pretty shit, in all honesty.
Good.
It's just the legendary blade of that village, that small village.
Oh, I thought it was the one that
but-
usually killed like some dragon or some shit.
Yeah, because well, I mean,
I mean, it's better than a dragon bow
But
and axe.
It was like they say like party XP, because they killed like a goblin leader, and I don't know, like 5, 6, who knows? I don't remember how
Yeah.
many goblins.
They killed a couple, yeah.
They got enough experience to use it. Kirito a lot more because he
Of
actually did
course.
something, and then Yuji just got just enough to use the sword.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it to being it's fucking they're following Dragon Ball Z methods. You die, you get close to death, you get a lot of power. We're just gonna go with that.
You know what? I like that better.
Yeah.
it wasn't a Zenkai boost, bro.
Okay, if you say so.
I mean, it kind of was.
And do they give any idea of like how much time passed from him being trained to like that
Don't
that
think
little
so.
montage? Was it like a week? Was it a month?
I didn't notice one if they did.
I don't think they ever.
They did not.
They did. Yeah, they didn't say anything.
It couldn't have been more than a month. It couldn't have been more than.
All they said is, "I'm gonna become a swordsman." Blah blah blah. Little montage.
Let's.
Okay, we're going now.
And then he's up on the stage, and he's like, "What do you want to be?" Everyone notices him wearing a sword. He puts his hand on the sword. What's he gonna be? I wonder what he's gonna be. What a fucking dumb. Whatever.
But guys, don't worry. It's not the legendary sword that everyone's talking about. It's just this really crystally sword that. he
What a
got
pretty
all-
sword. And no one questions how he was able to cut down the tree so quick. Whatever.
That's fine.
I know, right?
That's
fine.
fine. Yeah, I mean, I guess they don't really care as long as they're happy.
As long
They
as it's
just
done.
wanted the tree to be dead.
Yeah, and the tree is now dead. The tree is definitely dead. Oh, I also for some reason. Oh yeah, what do you guys think? Selkie? What's her name?
Not Celti.
What's her
The
name?
little priest girl.
Yeah, what's her name?
Celica.
Celica, however you pronounce it. Do you think she's gonna play any other role? They just left her in that village. Does she come back?
I think maybe later.
A future role.
Or do we think there's gonna be any time skips in this? Like,
Yes.
Time skips? Doubtful. There was already a time skip.
okay. Do you think there's gonna be another one?
Doubtful.
Okay.
After they get Alice, I bet.
It's 52 episodes.
I mean, it could.
Anything could happen.
You're right. Anything could happen within that time. What do we got here? I also thought that I don't know. For some reason, I really don't like scenes where two people are talking, having like when I'm never gonna be able to pronounce this guy. Yujiro and Selkie are having their discussion, and then oh man, the cool protagonist is just listening, smiling behind a tree. It's like, oh yeah, this is nice. I hate those scenes. I hate those scenes. It makes me cringe
It's just
every time.
showing you that other people witnessed the situation.
Yeah, they'll remember that.
They will.
Yeah. Also, why the fuck didn't they do their little handshake when they left?
They didn't need to.
They do it in the opener every time. I never get to see them do that handshake.
You'll see it eventually.
Good. They better do that handshake in there.
Because they're bros.
I think we should move on to the next.
Okay, that's pretty much everything. Yeah. They didn't show anything else really at the very end. It was just like it looks stormy over there, and that's it. And-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
On to Goblin Slayer.
No,
Goblin
wait, before
Slayer.
that, they did show one thing. They did the zoom into the tower and then like somebody smiling.
Wait, did they?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember that.
I'm like 90%.
Was it the girl?
Sure.
Was it the girl that they show in the opener?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't remember that. Who definitely is not Alice, right?
Who I'm pretty sure is not Alice. Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought too. Just making sure.
Okay. On to Goblin Slayer.
I think this is probably my favorite episode so far of Goblin Slayer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too.
It was
It shows more than just goblins.
Yeah, you're right. They kill something that isn't just a goblin. But I've also noticed when I was talking to Dakota about it, there is actually a good bit of like levity in the shows that I just haven't really paid much attention to. But it is like in the very beginning they have those weird faces when he's like, "Oh, I don't want to cover myself in blood." It's like, yeah, there's some good comedy in there. That definitely then puts away as soon as you see the fucking destroyed elf.
Yeah, true.
Oh, but before they get to the elf, are we still to believe that the giant ogre laid the traps?
Yes, because they left the thing already.
Okay. I didn't know if they're ever gonna
You
like.
think they're gonna go back?
No, probably not.
Yeah, I doubt it too. So
I guess
I think we
guess.
are.
Okay.
The ogre told the goblins to set the traps.
Sure.
The goblins aren't smart enough to think to set traps. The ogre is.
Sure.
I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good episode. There was more than just the brooding goblin slayer
Mm-hmm.
slaying goblins.
And killing people.
Like the other
Yeah.
characters make up for the lack of personality
Yes.
that Goblin Slayer has.
I mean, he
Like,
purposely has no personality.
Well, yeah, but
Dude, he watched his sister get raped and killed. You wouldn't have any
Hey.
personality.
You're right.
I mean, I might.
Huh?
You don't.
I
you
already
know
don't
me.
have any personality.
Damn.
Damn.
That's self. What's it called when someone makes fun of themselves? Self-deprecation.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Self-defecation.
Self-de. I don't think. Wait, I don't think that's what. I don't think that's what it is. Defecation. Is
It's
something
not
else.
defecation. It's
It's
the.
not.
I don't. I feel like that's something
I
different.
was making a joke.
Oh, okay. I don't know what it means. I'm an idiot.
You don't know what defecation means?
For some reason, I feel like it means when you shit yourself. I don't know. If
That's
Oh.
what it means,
Oh.
man.
My bad. I should educate myself more.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Oh,
I shouldn't say
but what
that.
you said about it being brooding, it's why does it feel like these other adventures who were we told they're silver rank, right? These other adventures are
Yeah.
silver rank. Why does it feel like apparently goblins are literally the worst thing in this universe? Because it seems like throughout the time when the elf is like seeing this like waste pile and when they're like down killing the goblins when they're asleep, it's like she's like destroyed by this. I'm like, what the fuck? You're a silver adventurer. You should be like fine with seeing like shit like this.
Yeah. Plot.
Okay, but is that
It's like in a D&D campaign, right?
uh-huh.
When you start off at level 4 or level 3 or whatever level, like your character knew nothing before this time, like of the world that you're in, because you didn't know anything of the world.
Mhm.
That's pretty much what this show feels like. Because this show is Dungeons and Dragons, the anime.
Yeah, but it's like telling a level like 15 or 17 character, oh man, that goes into like these goblin caves and like gets destroyed over just a bunch of goblins. It's like they literally feel like these are like the worst creatures in the world. Are these goblins?
Well, I mean, it's more so all. So a goblin by itself is not scary.
mm-hmm.
50 goblin is pretty scary.
Yeah. No, I agree. But it's like, are they the like scum? Like people are gonna be so like distraught and like destroyed over what a bunch of fucking goblins do? Apparently, you can be a
Yeah.
hardened adventurer, and yet killing
Nah,
goblins.
she just adventures for the joy and fun and the adventures.
Yeah, which is true. She says that at the end, and then it's like, well, that's strange. I guess I don't know what kind of adventures you went on to get silver rank.
Well, I mean, she was in a party that was raiding with 50 people.
Did she
Got
mention that? I don't
experience
remember that.
way. No, I'm just.
Oh,
It's another joke.
okay, my bad.
Yeah, like an MMO.
Yeah, the shittiest of players still get the loot.
Yeah.
Oh, and do we think that ogre was he created by the demon lord? Or he just got a lot of power from this demon lord that they mentioned before.
He probably went out, like, rose to the ranks and got, like,
Okay.
blessed by the demon lord.
Okay. And do we think does it look like, from our understanding of like what the ranks are, would he like be a silver rank kind of mission? Like, hey, a bunch of silvers should try and take this guy, or
Well, from the struggle that they had, I
Yeah.
would say probably above that.
well, I'm just worried that maybe these guys are actually really weak. That they're actually not that fucking good.
So
Let's
I don't
see. The dwarf had 5 spell slots.
He only used he used one to stupefy people and then stone blast. What is the dwarf, by the way? Is he a wizard?
He's a mage.
Yeah, a mage probably.
Okay.
And then what's it called, the shaman or
Yeah,
a
the other one.
warlock, depending on what you.
I feel like he's a shaman. He
Live
looks
by?
like a shaman.
He's a shaman.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
Oh, and it was. I knew that he was going to use the scroll. I do like it how they introduced the scroll an episode before and not the same episode, because that shit's really dumb when they introduce the big key at the very beginning of an episode and then they use it the
The
same
big
episode.
plot device. Or
Yeah,
The big Deus Ex Machina.
exactly. It's great when they at least a little bit of extra time. But
Yeah. Backstory. Now you had time to forget about it because I forgot about
oh,
it.
you did.
And then I'm like, oh shit, he has a scroll.
Oh. But that was really cool. I liked how they used it. It was fucking great, and I wish that it would be much better if they just fucking didn't ever use CGI. Because when he goes up in his face and he walks up to the after he uses the scroll and like he's on top of him and it's all hand drawn for his armor, that shit looks awesome.
Right.
Wanna know what was really weird?
What?
Okay, before this all, they're tracking through the goblin's lair, right?
Mhm.
The elf misses her
Oh
arrow,
yeah, yeah.
and he just falls out of the sky.
That was so dumb. It's fine.
He's just like, where was he?
There was a shelf or something that he was on top of. He was fucking above that goblin. It was fine.
Yeah.
Or maybe he
Uh,
leaped. Maybe he leaped
Can
right
I
over it.
roll? Can I roll for sneak?
Yeah. He got that nat 20. It's fine. He did fine. And then he got him with the fucking zinger at the end. Goblins are worse than you. What a fucking... That poor guy. The ogre lost all of his dignity.
Body parts.
Yeah, and his body parts, you're right. All right. That pretty much... I think that's all. The ending of... They just talk about, hey, I'm going to take you on a good adventure. Which is not going to happen.
Yeah,
They're probably...
While
I
he
feel
was
like
sleeping.
this has to end with some of them dying. This show has
There-
to end with some of them dying.
So only the elf is going to survive because she needs to experience a lot more trauma.
Yeah, she does. She needs to get over it. I can't believe she just fucking put her up the second they went in there.
So do we want to stick with the fantasy anime or do we want to save slime for last again?
I mean, we can just hit up Slime real quick, I guess. Just get all the fantasy out, like you said.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
that you mentioned slime.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're at 25 minutes. Okay. So yeah, what do you guys think of Slime?
I think this is my favorite episode of Slime so far.
What about you, Paul?
Like,
It was great.
I want him next episode. I need him to turn into a human though. I can't stand that he's still a slime.
No, I completely agree.
I
5
also
episodes in.
agree.
Your
I-
answers, Donnie.
Oh yeah, I forgot,
Huh?
Dan. This is one that Dan watched.
What? What'd you say, Dan?
You need your answers.
Yeah, I do.
No, it is crazy. Like I think about this. I thought about this at the end of the episode. Like, how much longer are we gonna go without him finding this blue girl? Or like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
he's seen his-
also, like, he still hasn't. The Ender has like 15 people in it.
Dude,
We have 2. We've met 2 of them.
I'm glad you bring up the Ender. I wanted to wait to that. This closer backs me up completely. After watching this one, when they actually have a decent closer now, where it's not just recaps of the that episode, I'm like, this is definitely my favorite closer. This is definitely great. That was fucking. I really like that closer a lot.
It's okay.
What do you mean? I really like it. I really like those characters, and I like how it
Go
looks.
on.
Sorry.
Go on,
So-
Dan. We keep cutting him off.
Yeah, sorry, Dan.
I already forgot what I was going to say.
Shit.
What?
Well, so my biggest
Worthless.
like thing is, so you like all the the human, the man races, so like the elves, the dwarves, the humans, not have the ability to sense things, but the Hero King, first human to be able to sense something.
Well, so we don't know. That's where I wanted to get at as well. We don't know if he actually sent something or if he was just talking about, oh man, he made like a perfect 100% potion. But I also think he did send something because he specifically talks about the dragon, which goes back to what
Yeah.
Donnie said last week about maybe it's the aura of the dragon that they're actually seeing within him.
Well, yeah, that's what I would assume.
Yeah.
Considering
I don't
the Hero
assume
King-
that all of the magical power that the slime has is what he built up inside the cave
Mm-hmm.
before he consumed the dragon.
Okay.
Like that, he has to be feeding off of the dragon's magical power.
So is he gonna lose all that shit when it comes out?
I mean, maybe
Ooh,
we'll see.
yikes. I don't want that shit. I don't want that to happen.
We'll
or he
see.
might just get the ability to turn into the dragon because he might have a chance to analyze it before it
There
pops
we
out.
go. What else happened?
What
Well,
else happened?
they showed the
Gorbert
girl.
was.
Oh
they
yeah,
forgot him again.
Gab- I know at the very end, like where the fuck they have to either make a joke at this or they're just.
I was
forgetting.
I was hoping for the joke. I was like,
Yeah.
he's gonna reference him, and we forgot Gorbit.
Yeah, they literally get exiled. They close the gate. He's like, wait a minute.
He's still sleeping.
Oh, poor Gabo. Or Gabot, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Gapta. Gapta.
Gabata. That poor boy. I feel bad for him.
I don't.
What?
Oh, please tell me they forgot him in the jail again.
Well, that's, yeah, that's,
Wow. What happened to all the other goblins?
They're
that
waiting
went with?
outside.
yeah, they didn't go in.
There were only
Ah.
2 other goblins.
Yeah, the female and the Ragna, or whatever his name was.
Come on, Dan.
Rigard.
Gotta
Rigard.
remember all of it.
How do you remember all these names, Donnie? I
No,
don't know.
Rigard is the chieftain. It's
Rigard's
Rhaegar.
son.
Yeah, Rhaegar.
Yeah, whatever.
Close. I was close.
Yeah,
You
you
were
were right.
close.
Yeah. But do we have any idea? Do you guys have any idea what those kids are? Are those kids seen in the when they're looking to Magic Ball? Have we seen her or those kids in the opener or closer?
We've seen her.
What? When?
She's the one with the mask.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, his destined wife or whatever is in the opener.
It's
Let's
the girl with the
watch it.
mask.
Yeah, like she takes off the
I don't
mask
remember
a bit,
that
and
at
you
all.
see the 4 lines just below her eye.
I need to watch that opener again. I don't remember that at all. Wait, then who's the girl that beat the dragon?
A great hero from very long ago.
So not her.
300. Yeah.
Okay. yeah,
Yeah.
from 3.
I
forgot.
was way wrong by.
What do you mean?
Yes, it is the girl that took off the mask. I
Well-
just watched it.
What were you wrong about?
Who was entering the tavern?
Yeah,
was
yeah.
nowhere near it. I was
That's
so
not
off.
nobody. Oh,
It's
but
the
speak,
character we haven't met before.
but speaking of that guy, that
That
was
guy
actually,
was a bitch.
yeah, he was definitely a bitch. But I thought that was a really good scene actually when it was just him and the king talking.
Yeah. Oh,
Like-
that,
well,
no,
yeah,
that was a
I mean,
great
it
scene.
made a person that we hate because of the circumstance they put our characters in
Mhm.
into a human.
Yeah, that
Like
was,
to show what the dwarf saw of him. That the dwarf gives the description of he's actually a good guy,
Mhm.
and then like at the end of the episode, they're like showing that he actually is he actually has human
yeah.
features. He's not just a piece of shit, which makes me believe he'll come back.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
he's
he
trying
got
to
exiled.
backstory.
I meant he's definitely going to show up at some point
hmm
and like apologize or some shit.
Yeah.
No, dude didn't get exiled. He just got fired.
Oh, we said never. Okay,
Well,
yeah,
he
I
said
took it-
never come before my presence again.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right.
So
he
he
probably
didn't
wasn't exiled.
necessarily get fired. It just the king doesn't want to see him again.
Yeah.
He got
No,
fired.
he's
Like,
fired.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, he definitely was
You're
fired.
Yeah,
done.
he
Oh, yeah,
definitely
he
got
got fired.
fired.
Oh, yeah, that was really good. Oh, I like that scene a lot. Music was also really good during that point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the assassin? Is she a character in the opener scene? I don't remember that either. Let me actually look
What
at the picture.
assassin?
The assassin. Well, I assume that it's an assassin. The thing that the king talks to at the end, saying, "Watch the."
Ooh, was she in the open? I literally just rewatched this opener, and I don't remember.
God damn it! I want to see if she's in the
I
screenshot.
think she might be in the ending credits.
I want to see if she's in the screenshot. If she becomes the main character. Time I got reincarnated as a slime. Take me to the title screen.
She is.
She's in the opener.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to be fine. Like, do you think we're gonna run? Okay. Do you think we're gonna run into the horn people first, or do you think we're gonna run into the blue hair girl first?
Blue hair.
Okay.
I hope the
100%
blue-haired girl.
hair.
Yeah, I really hope so too. How do you think? Okay, now, how do you think he's gonna be able to turn into the blue girl?
Okay.
I
so,
don't know.
Okay, here's my theory. Like
Yeah?
she's gonna be injured or whatever, so
Mhm.
he's gonna like suck her up, but he's
Ooh.
gonna have to like.
There we
I
go.
know it sounds bad, but because of how injured she is, he has to analyze her to find out what to fix,
Uh-huh.
and then once he analyzes her, well, he can turn into her now.
There we go.
You think that's what's gonna happen?
I 100%.
I think she's just gonna be a villain.
You think she's gonna be a villain?
No, he won't hurt. He won't hurt humans.
Yeah, I'm proud.
Maybe
of
she's not a human.
She looks. I'm pretty sure she's human.
She looks human.
She's definitely probably human.
Elves look human.
Why? And we're definitely sure that it's a girl, right? We don't think that that's like.
I hope it's not a boy. I'm sick and tired of traps in my anime. It
Donnie,
always happens.
you just fall for the trick. You
Especially
fall
in
for it every
fantasy
time.
anime.
Fall for it every time. There's so many characters in this show. Like, holy crap. Are we sure this is only 24 episodes?
It is 24. I mean, we don't know if it's only 24.
I really hope it's.
Yeah,
not.
the end of the opener is the slime fighting. Like the last like action scene in the opener is the slime fighting the assassin.
Okay, that's cool. I feel like that's gonna be the end of the first like what? That has to be coming up.
Arc.
Yeah.
The first set of
Yeah.
episodes.
God damn it! I want there to be more episodes. There's no
There
way.
might be more episodes.
But they're taking it's going pretty slow, in my opinion. It's going pretty slow, and they're fleshing out everything.
Okay, so I was at Barnes and Noble
Uh-huh.
yesterday, and I picked up the Slime Volume 1,
Uh huh.
and I looked at the 5th chapter.
Oh my god.
Like I looked through it,
Uh huh.
and each chapter is an episode
How many chapters are there?
in a Volume 5. So it's been 5. I don't know how many total so far, but they've pretty much covered panel for panel.
Yikes. Hopefully they have enough content. I don't know. Is this a new show? Is this a new like thing? Or when was it
I
made?
don't know.
I'll have to look in that. Okay. But that pretty much we talked about the Dragon Aura at the end. That pretty much covers everything in Slime unless you guys had anything. Dan, anything stick out to you since you're being kind of quiet over there?
You said last time that you didn't think the slime was the girl, like because they were in the same picture together.
I didn't know if the character was going to be to get like if they're also going to be there, like if she's also going to be a character that he just turns into frequently. But
I mean,
yeah.
in the opener and closer, it makes it pretty evident that this girl is the slime because
Yeah,
you
I
see
know.
it constantly transform.
Yeah, but it can still be two separate characters.
Well, yeah, I didn't know if it was going to be.
There are
yeah.
52 chapters, and it's still ongoing.
Ooh, there could be 52 episodes then. There we go.
It is a weekly. Ooh, it's a monthly release. It looks
Ooh,
like.
that's not
Oh.
good.
That's been going a while then.
That's not good.
Wait, is that the anime or sorry, the manga, or the light novel?
Manga.
Manga
manga.
is not the original source.
It
Oh,
isn't?
what?
No, it's the light novel is the original source.
Okay.
Oh. Wait, is there a difference? What's the
Between
difference
a
between a light novel
manga
and a
and an
manga?
anime?
No, a light
Manga is
novel
a
and
comic book.
a light
A
novel.
light novel is an actual
Book.
novel.
Oh, it's just a book?
Yes.
Oh, fuck! I never knew that.
Okay. Well, you guys can talk about Ulysses if you want.
Okay,
since
Paul,
we're
what do you
still
think?
on fantasy.
Yeah, Paul, what do you think of Ulysses? I should mention I didn't actually when we talked about it last time. I actually didn't watch the episode 3. I thought I did, but then I watched it. So I watched it this week, and then I found out because at the end of episode 2, I didn't know if it was going to go down the high school DxD route where every time he wants to use the power, she's going to have a kiss with him. And then you find that out, and then yeah, you do.
Yep.
Fucking dumb.
And she loves it.
Oh my god, when she's did they do that in high school DxD?
Not
Not
not a
as-
lot.
Not like that.
So Donnie, picture the girl like literally like holding her breast and like touching herself below, like being like, "I need your elixir." That's
She wasn't. Well, in high school DxD, she wasn't so obsessed with
Mhm.
him using his power. Like, she wanted him to be protected for the
Mhm.
most part. Like, so it wasn't like, oh, suck on my breast,
Ugh,
use your power.
Ugh.
It was like, I think we need to do this now.
Yeah. Okay. They're using this as like even when she's not needing to fight or anything, she craves it. Ugh. It's gross. I don't like it. I'm also.
Yeah, she needs it like so much. She's
Yeah,
like, give me your hot liquid.
Ugh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Oh, and the one that you're watching, does it say Brazier for you? Whenever they say,
Yes.
okay, I didn't know what that meant. So the couple times they said it, I have no idea what was happening. Because literally right before she asks for it again, she's like, she comes up and is like, I need to ask you for something. He's like, oh, it's okay. I see you as my little sister. A big brother would do anything for his little sister. And they like harp on that. And he's like, I need a Brazier from you. I'm like, what the fuck? That's so dumb. But I'm also really confused by what's going on, Paul. I think I got it at the very end here. It seems like everyone's on the French side now except for Philip. Right?
Yeah, except for Philip.
And was she on the English side for a little bit and then got turned over to the French side? Or like, who were those people that she was with that put her in prison?
So you're talking about Blanchik, right?
Yes.
Okay, so she was fighting for the French, lost, but the English knights took this English lord took a liking to her. He's like,
Yes.
I'm your master now.
Yes.
And
Okay, that was an
then-
English lord. Okay.
Yeah, and then he died. The other guy tried to rape her. She's
Yeah.
like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And went back to the French side
And then why'd she get put in prison?
because what's his face, the stepbrother, considered her a heretic because she was forcibly working under the English.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Okay, cool. Then we're settled. That was way too confusing for me. And then fucking oh my god, how do you Jaina? How do they pronounce- Joan? Whatever. She uses her ability without having the elixir. I don't know if that's supposed to happen. Like, can she store it and then use it later?
Yeah,
Okay.
like she doesn't need to activate it, but
Oh,
she
okay.
needs the elixir to keep her stable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But yeah, nothing like crazy happens in Ulysses. It
Nah.
is really fucking just run of the mill. Nothing special.
Yeah.
Pretty. I don't know. Pretty
Good
flat.
enough to watch?
I mean, I started it, so now I have to finish it.
Would you recommend it for other people to watch?
No.
Unless if you like High School DxD or if you like a Psychon no Quasar, then yes. But Psychon no Quasar actually had at least cool elements in like how they use their abilities. I don't know High School DxD enough, so I can't say anything about that. But no, if you like High School DxD, you probably like this show.
No, you know what? High School DxD still has some
Like what?
like it still has like an actual plot to it.
Okay. I don't know how good was the fighting scenes when they actually got like serious.
Pretty good.
I felt like in this one, I like the scene when the like really heavy assassin like comes in like tries to be the shit. That was a pretty good scene, I think. That was pretty cool. But other than that, nothing like literally nothing special happens in this show. So yeah, that takes care of that. Let's just get that out of here.
Not done.
Wait, Donnie, how popular did you say that show was? You said it was like up there, right?
Yeah.
Yikes. I
Um.
don't know why it's so high.
Wait. I don't think Ulysses was very high, actually.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'll re-inform you.
While you look that up, we can switch over to Zombieland then. What do you think, Paul?
Well, they finally did the spoopy. I'm a zombie.
Spoopy.
Also,
No, Ulysses is bad.
Okay, good.
also,
Makes me happy.
don't go in the water because your makeup will run. Put feet in water.
Yeah.
Everything is okay.
Yeah. Yep. I had that listed here. I was like, okay, come on. They put their legs in the water. Nothing happened here. Also, but I thought you were also going to say they're worried about going in the water because their makeup will fall off, but they don't wear their makeup to there, at least for the time that they're going. Like, they go without any of their makeup on.
Yep.
That was just fucking stupid. I'm like, why? Also, just because you're a zombie doesn't make sense that you would lose all depth perception, where she would like, I'm going to go down and hit my jaw directly on this fucking rock. Whatever.
Well, that's supposed to be comedic relief.
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, it was fine. I'm not against this show right now. I just think It's very light. There's nothing special. The only thing that I don't like about it is actually the main guy character. I really don't like him. He's so annoying.
No, he's such a dick.
Donnie, have you been watching Zombie? Donnie, did you watch Zombieland Saga?
I have not watched
Oh my
Zombieland
God.
Saga.
Okay, whatever. It's
Good.
pretty. I mean, it's I don't know actually now if they're actually parodying idols now, because
They
Idol
are.
shows.
They are.
definitely okay. Maybe they are.
Like he's the quirky producer. Like it's 100% just a satire on
Okay.
shows.
Okay. But Don. Sorry.
The ranks for the season changed also.
Okay, what are we looking at right now?
Sword Art, Goblin Slayer, Slime, Bunny Girl Senpai, Zombieland Saga, Tokyo Ghoul.
Nice. That's much more reasonable.
Before it was Sword Art or JoJo's Sword Art, Fairy Tail, Slime, Bunny Girl, Zombieland Saga,
That's pretty good. I like how
Goblin
I like where it's at.
Slayer, and then Tokyo Ghoul was far down the list,
Yeah.
but it's moved up since the last episode was really good.
Well, we might as well just swim in that. I just want to finish up Zombieland Saga with saying,
Yeah.
the closer. I actually listened to the closer again. I actually really like the closer. Like, there's nothing special about the animation at the end, but I just like the song. I think it's pretty nice and mellow. What do you think, Paul? Did you like the closer for that song? Do you like that?
I honestly
For
don't
that song.
remember it.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, sorry, the closer, the song for
That closer.
Yeah, fuck you. But yeah, I think this is I like the show. It's pretty lighthearted. There's nothing special about it, but they don't do anything outrageous. That's like, oh man, this thing's trash. All right, you guys tell me, was ReZero not ReZero? Holy crap! Was
Yes,
Tokyo Ghoul
ReZero was great.
Yeah, was
Yeah.
Tokyo Ghoul Re have a really good episode or something?
Yeah, it just had a really big combat episode. Edo was in it, like Edo rejoined the fight as the owl. A few characters died that you really have no reason to like, because they didn't build these characters up. Like, you have no reason to like any of them.
And the show, and they're not ghouls, and the show really tries to make you sympathetic towards the ghouls.
Except for a couple of the inspectors, like
Yeah.
Mado and Amond,
Yeah.
who also made his appearance. Amond returned,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Is that a main
my
character?
favorite character
He was
from the original.
yeah, from the original.
What's the main? What like differentiates the two? Like, why is one called Re and one just Tokyo Ghoul? Like, what is the whole idea behind it?
So Re was the what's it called? So Tokyo Ghoul, it's like Naruto and Naruto Shippuden.
Okay, is there like a big time skip between the two?
Yeah, there's a 2-year
years.
time skip.
Oh, okay. What's the main?
And you have not new characters.
Damn. And this this old character that comes back, is he a ghoul?
Now.
Oh, he is now. Damn.
Yeah, he got experimented on.
Wait, was that
Like,
revealed now, or did he become one in like you guys watched it in a previous season?
It got
No,
revealed
It
now.
got revealed now.
Oh, is that a big thing? Is that a big deal?
Well, yes, being that he was one of the good inspectors hunting
killing
ghouls,
ghouls. Yeah.
And now he is a ghoul.
and now he's a ghoul.
Poor boy. That's probably pretty sad.
And it's the opposite, because Kanagi, who he fights in the previous season, was a ghoul. Well, was a human, then was a ghoul. But he was fighting on the ghoul side, and then he was made to fight on. He was experimented on, and now he was made to fight on the inspector side as a ghoul.
Wait, but he's still a ghoul.
So, yeah,
So is the inspector fighting ghouls still, or is he fighting people?
no,
Ooh.
He's fighting ghouls now.
he's fighting ghouls, but I
But
don't know.
he's not on like
he's not
his
on the
own,
inspector's
his
side.
faction type of thing.
He's his own thing.
Ooh. Well, yeah, because he probably got experimented on by his own people, and he's like, "Fuck that."
Well, I mean, no. And
Oh,
yes.
I don't know that. Oh. I'm assuming that's what happened. That's what it sounds like.
I don't know. It had a good episode. Its rating went up for it. So
Huh. Do you guys agree that it was that it deserved that rating increase? Like it was that good?
I mean, I think it's a good episode. I think the anime is going to amount to nothing though.
Oh, that sucks.
But it's just poor production.
Hmm.
The people who are handling it are doing it very poorly.
You guys want to mention, both of you, just like before we all finish out on Bunny Girl, you guys want to just say anything good from Boruto?
Boruto summoned a giant snake.
What?
The giant snake did not listen to him.
Is it the giant snake that fucking Orochimaru summoned? Orochimaru.
No. That's dead.
Was it killed?
Yeah, Sasuke summoned it to fight Dadara, and Dadara killed it.
Oh,
You don't know? You didn't know that?
I forgot. Dude, I don't remember everything that happened in Naruto.
Yeah. So after Sasuke left Orochimaru's,
Mm-hmm.
Dadara was sent to capture Sasuke,
Yeah.
and Dadara died fighting Sasuke
Yes, I remember.
because he used his self-destruction, like his biggest
Yeah.
bomb, and Sasuke summoned.
Oh yeah, and hit himself inside of it. Or
Yeah,
like wrapped around.
summoned what Orochimaru's snake to protect himself.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, Boruto made a couple episodes ago. Boruto made a contract with Snake, and he summoned it in a fight where, because he's trying to track down Mitsuki, and because Mitsuki ran away from the Leaf Village,
Mhm.
and
Man, that
they
sounds like
catch
boring
up
now.
to him. He summons a snake to help him. The snake ignores him. Mitsuki then shows up and attacks Boruto and knocks him unconscious and leaves. And says his will is to go with these people.
Damn. Who's that sound like?
Sasuke, what do you mean?
Yeah. What the fuck's going on there?
Mitsuki is not Sasuke.
Okay. It's
He has his own problems.
Okay.
He was created by Orochimaru.
Okay.
Wait.
So,
Oh, I didn't know
test
that.
okay, it's that guy. That's what.
I don't remember that guy at all.
Orochimaru?
No, Mitsuki. Was he only? Wait, is he only ever showed up in Boruto?
Yeah.
Is he okay? How does that work? He was created. He was created then, but before he's the same age as Boruto.
No, he's the second. He was created when? What do you mean?
When was he created? Because
So Orochimaru's been doing experiments for a long time.
yes.
This Mitsuki is the age of Boruto. There is a Mitsuki before him that was defective, who is still alive.
Okay.
And
Well,
is
so-
much older.
Is there anything cool about
Yeah,
this
much
about
older.
Mitsuki? Like, does he have any special thing about him?
Well, he's a sage.
You can
Wait,
use the
he's
snake
Sage?
sage force.
Yeah, he's a
Oh.
snake sage.
What? I didn't know there were different types of stages.
Kabuto
Yeah.
is a snake sage.
I didn't.
Mhm.
I don't remember that dude. I remember him being Snake Boy, but
I would assume that what's her name is a slug sage, Tsunade, but she
Tsunade.
never uses sage mode. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends on who you learn from, I guess.
so like every
It's like how there's fire chakra.
yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense.
but it was a decent episode. I mean, it's following a plot.
Damn. Okay, Paul. What about Banana Fish?
Dude broke out of a mental health facility
For what?
because they
Wait,
were
the main character?
Yeah. They put him in a mental health facility because they wanted to experiment on him because it's owned by the mafia,
Oh.
and he broke out of it.
Why were they trying to experiment on him? Does he have something special about him?
He has, yeah, apparently he has an IQ of over 200.
Ooh. Why is he working with the fucking
Not
mafia?
likely.
Well, I'm pretty sure IQ. Wait, isn't the max score for an IQ test 162? I thought.
No,
Okay, maybe I'm crazy.
you're crazy.
Yep, I'm crazy. Got me.
The highest IQ is over 200.
Yeah, it's him.
Yep, there he is. You got it.
There he is. Thank you. Yep.
Does he use it well? Like, is this show like centered around? If he's the main character, is it centered around like this guy doing crazy stuff, like figuring things out and like trying to trick
So
people.
it's centered around gang warfare and the mafia and a drug called banana fish that basically started this all.
Does the drug give you really good intelligence?
No, the drug makes you retarded.
Oh, he probably shouldn't do that.
Hey.
No, like it makes them brain dead, but still receptive to like brainwashing.
Ooh.
So like you can train like and to like soldiers or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
out of it.
That's exactly what I was thinking, like child soldiers or some shit.
Yeah.
Or even adult soldiers. Yikes. Huh. Good episode though?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's finish up with Bunny Girl. I like this episode. I like this episode a good bit.
I don't remember what happened.
Do you actually not? I'll give you the rundown.
Start talking about it.
Yeah, I'll give you the rundown. Paul, do you remember what happened?
Oh, I do
Yeah.
remember what happened.
Alright,
I lied.
Okay, Paul, what do you think? What do you think about this episode?
Okay, it took a different turn than I thought it would.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't go full. Let's forget about her and move on.
Mm-hmm.
You thought it was gonna go there?
Yeah. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I definitely didn't see it going there at all. But
I-
what the area it did go into really pissed me off
Ooh, yikes. Donnie's upset. Why are you upset, Donnie?
because this character is retarded. There I go using this word. That,
What's wrong?
Okay.
What's wrong with
listen, why is he taking this situation so lightly?
I agree.
Literally, Mai catches him doing nothing, like literally nothing, like an unfortunate coincidence that this girl ended up on top of him,
Mhm.
and he just thinks to himself, "Oh well, we're gonna repeat this day anyway, so
Oh, I
I
love
might as
it.
well not fix anything."
I love it.
I'm like, what?
I
Thi-
love it.
You everything changed about this day, so why would you go about thinking that it's going to happen? Like you're gonna reset again?
He's
like
not the smartest boy.
he's not. He's obviously not.
No, I mean that was definitely like.
But
yeah.
to everybody who might not have watched the episode, we should probably explain to what happened.
Yeah.
So like
Oh, you go, Donnie.
Sakata wakes up, sees the news, sees the date. Then the next scene is he goes to a class, he learns some stuff, and then he has lunch with Mai.
Really good scene. I really like
And
that.
it's a really good scene, yeah. And he convinces her to actually go on a date with him
Mhm.
Yay!
and actually become a couple with him, right?
Mhm.
And then he leaves, notices a girl getting hit on, thinks nothing of it, and he wakes up the next morning and it's the same day.
Yay,
And
Japan scored another goal.
Yeah, Japan won the.
And-
Did they win or some shit?
They were just recapping FIFA, which they,
Yeah.
like they won one.
wow, that's crazy. We're in an anime podcast talking about sports.
Shut up. Go on.
And then he comes back into the day. He notices things are happening the same. He convinces her again. He just cuts it short.
Dude, and I was really dumb. I really didn't like that. It's like he got straight to
Yeah,
the point, and
yeah.
then he's like, "Oh no, it was so much
he
better
was
the
trying
first
to
time."
They were trying to fit the whole
Yeah.
like problem into the episode.
No, yeah, of course.
So like I think what they're doing is slimming this part down into one episode so they don't have to focus on the new girl
hmm
and Sakata as much as Sakata and Mai.
Yeah.
Because I definitely don't think that it's going to turn into this girl needs help, this girl needs help, this girl needs help, this girl needs help. I
No,
think
no.
it
The
might
next one's gonna be
further.
a sister.
I didn't watch
Yeah,
the preview
maybe.
for the next one, so I don't know.
No. Well, this one's still not done. I mean, the next arc.
Yeah.
I'm just speculating.
Oh, okay.
But then he figures out that this new character, the girl that he met before and
The girl
kicked
they
in the
like
butt,
kicked, yeah.
that they need, or that she also is reliving the same day. And
Laplace's demon.
yeah,
Yeah, they talk about the whole Laplace's demon thing where they talk
So
about.
stupid.
Well, I mean, it's them introducing another thing. I feel like they're going to do this for a lot of the show. They're kind of like have a
probably.
theory that they used to talk about.
Yeah,
There's
but
also a
Laplace's-
blonde girl, just to let you guys know.
I know. I remember seeing her in the opener, and we haven't seen her yet. What were you gonna say, Paul?
But Laplace's demon,
What about it? What's wrong?
like, I don't know. It just doesn't, like, I understand why they said that, but it's just such a weird thing to use.
No, I agree. I don't know how talking about a kind of deterministic standpoint really fit into this area of it, like being, hey, things are happening over and over and over again.
Especially since that deterministic standpoint was the basis for dynamic.
Yeah, it was just strange. I don't know. I don't know why they used it like that. I mean, they're trying to be.
They're trying to be philosophical and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. They're trying to be more highbrow than
Yeah.
what I think they need to be. But yeah, so what happens then, Donnie? After, so they find the girl. They go into that classroom to talk.
Yeah, they go into a classroom to talk.
Well, he finds her there hiding. Sorry, he finds her there hiding.
Yeah, and then they talk, and they hide, and then they come into it. They somehow fall on top of each other, and Mai enters the classroom because it happens to be the
Oh, I
classroom
love it.
that they were supposed to be meeting for lunch in.
I love it.
Okay,
I love
so
those scenes.
he tries to run to Mai and explain, and she ignores him
Gives
and
him the
tells
stink
him,
eye.
yeah, gives him the stink eye. She did do that. Tells him it's over, pretty much, and he's like, just gonna repeat this day anyways. And then they don't.
Yep, of course.
He wakes up the next day and it's 28th and not 27th, and he then still does not, noticing that it's the 28th, he does not go
Well,
to try
shit.
to talk to Mai. She
love
doesn't
it.
show up to school.
Well, he did. Wait, no, he did go to find her, but she wasn't there. She wasn't at school.
Yeah. But then he doesn't go try to find her again
Yeah, that's true.
afterwards.
He had to go to work.
And then for some reason, he goes to work. Right?
Yep.
He's in a predicament. He goes to
I
work.
love it.
And the girl now shows up at his work and starts working with him because she's
Ah.
a stalker.
I love it.
And she requests that he pretend to be her boyfriend for the remainder of the year.
Term.
Until spring. Yeah, the term.
Yeah,
for-
until
spring break.
until their break,
Yeah.
until their summer break.
And we're missing a big thing. The main reason being because the boy that wants to ask her out is the same guy that her best friend likes, and she doesn't want to say no to him because one, apparently she thinks that would lead to people ignoring her or some shit, and two, if they break up now or they don't say they're together, he'll just go back and try hanging out with her and trying to like get with her again, which is really dumb. All that's really dumb. Really dumb. That part's really stupid.
Yeah, but I understand it. It's how girls think.
Is that how? Why would she think that she get? That's one thing I've seen in a lot of anime that I just don't understand. Like, apparently, if you turn down a guy, people are gonna think you're fucking like bratty or like a bitch or something.
prude or something.
Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird to me. But and then she asks, yeah, pretty much. I want to say, would you? he says no a couple times, and then he's like, you know what? Sure, I'll do it for you. We'll
And then
get to
after saying yes, Mai shows up.
it. Ooh.
Is like, why didn't you come find me?
Yep.
Now he's in a real predicament.
Also,
Now he just promised this girl that
Yeah.
he would pretend to be his or her boyfriend, and now he has to convince Mai that it's okay.
I love it. I love
And if
it.
Mai responds with "It's fine," okay, if
He's
she
in
goes
water.
along with this shit, this anime's trash.
No, it's gonna be great.
It's instantly going to be
It's gonna
trash.
Great. This is what I
No,
want.
because people wouldn't react like this.
Well, so that's what I was going to ask you guys. Do you think that you would even consider the idea of pretending to date someone to help them out?
No,
You wouldn't do that?
pretend to date somebody to help
Okay.
them out.
Yeah.
Am I? Do I have somebody who I'm like kind of
Yes.
seeing?
Yes. You're in the same situation that he is in.
Then no.
Oh, damn, guys.
If
I never do this.
If if I was single, sure, why not? I don't give a shit. But if I'm seeing somebody else, no.
Damn.
Unless they're cool with it to
Yeah,
help this person out.
Yeah,
sure,
he already said
but
yes. He already said yes. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And they took a picture together. There's already evidence. I was worried that she was gonna see that picture before they talked again. That's what I thought was going to happen. I'm like, oh shit, this is not gonna be good.
That's what I thought was gonna happen as well.
I was also like thinking like they're gonna take this to the next level. It's like she's gonna be at the cafe with him, at the cafe, and then see them working together too. And like, oh, what the fuck? I don't know. I really like this episode. Did you guys know? I didn't know until this episode. Did you guys know that Futaba, the fucking girl with the science coat that tells him all this is a student?
Yes.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I thought she was a teacher this entire time. And then all of a sudden, I see him next to each other when they're like getting their lockers. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You didn't know that was a student?
I did not know that was a student. Every time we saw
Yeah,
the
that's
first,
a student.
but now I know she's a student. I was very surprised by that. And apparently, she likes his best friend or some shit.
Yeah.
That really blew my mind. I don't know why that blew my mind. But yeah, you pretty much nailed everything that I wanted to talk about. I mean, you just described it. But like, the first date scene when he's asking her out was really well done. The fucking communication was great there. It was really funny. She mentions that she mentions about being in her next role, but then she's in a commercial. What the fuck was that about?
Oh yeah.
Maybe that was her next role.
I was
her next role was like a daytime.
Oh, yeah,
TV
yeah, that's
show
right.
for
Yeah,
an
that was
episode.
bullshit. I wanted it to be that in that one. I know not.
Oh,
enough
the
time
kiss
passed.
scene.
Yeah, I was hoping
Yeah.
that the commercial was going to have the kiss scene in it, and it was going to be her doing it instead this time because in the other one she like talks it her way, but then in this one she goes for it because.
All I'm saying is, why wouldn't he know? Over this month that's passed from the last episode, when she's recording this commercial, how didn't he realize that she was recording this commercial in this month?
Yeah,
Well, apparently they spend every day together.
and he always says I love you. What a great
Yep.
guy. What a great guy. But yeah, this was definitely my favorite episode. Sorry, this one's the one that made me laugh the most. I mean, it had probably the most fucking like this is definitely gonna happen moments. Like when they fell on each other, and you're like, oh well, she's gonna come in and see this. This is gonna be a problem. I don't know. I really thought it was funny. This is some good shit. Did you guys what? Donnie didn't like this episode. Donnie's upset with this episode.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have done anything that he did.
Yeah, that was
He's not rational.
the biggest problem. Was him not pursuing trying to clear everything up as soon as possible. He literally
Yeah.
should have gone that same day.
No, the biggest problem was him saying yes.
Is it? I don't know.
That-
That's the biggest
yes.
problem.
Yes, it is, because like you can, even not going after her immediately,
Mhm.
like afterwards, that could be cleaned up, right?
Uh huh.
I can see somebody not doing that because they're like, oh well, she
Give her
just
space,
needs
give
a
her
little
time.
bit,
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit of space, right? Mai's on the back burner now. I guess I can say yes to you. Like he didn't even think about her at that moment.
Because he was thinking about helping her. He was thinking about helping this other individual.
He didn't even think about Mai at that moment. A person who, for the last month, you've said you love.
He's a teenager, dude. Love comes and goes.
You're right. You're right.
Bull.
No, I think they were taking it a little too far. But it was like she was asking a lot of him, and I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna work. This is gonna look really sketchy. Because I feel like there's gonna be repercussions if they go through with this in the classrooms. Like you pronounced your love to this girl a month ago, and now you're with this other girl. What's going on here?
Oh well.
I hope they take it. I hope they go a little bit extra step in the what's actually the
Full blown
repercussions of
harem
it.
from here.
No. You were the one telling us it wasn't going to be a harem.
It wasn't going. It's still not going to be harem. I'm just saying. It's full blown harem from here.
Okay. But yeah,
Um,
I thought it was a pretty good episode. Donnie doesn't like it. Paul, do you think it was a good episode?
I mean,
Yeah, I
I think
liked
it
it.
was okay. I'm just like, I thought it was a good episode. I'm just like, I don't like it.
Okay. Damn. Feels bad, man.
You feels bad, man.
Yeah. But at least she came. At least we know that she's not fully mad. She came back and
Yeah.
said, "Okay, let's talk." I'm excited for that
Don't-
one.
Well, she's about to be mad.
Yeah, she is. Ooh.
Or get out
Ooh.
of
Do we think she's gonna be
We
okay
should.
with it?
Hell
No.
nah.
What?
Yes, I think that's where they're going.
They're
I
gonna-
think they will.
Yeah, she's gonna be okay with it, but there's gonna be they're gonna lean on that what's it called? What is it called? They're gonna lean on the idea of he's gonna be having to act all cutesy with the other girl at school, and then she's gonna see it and give him shit for it.
Get jealous.
Yeah, but also not just jealous, but actually like make fun of or like hurt him in some way, or, like scold him. I don't know. I like those kind of scenes though. I think they're funny because we know that they actually care about each other, but it's perfectly fine. Okay, but yeah, I think this week was actually really fucking good. I pretty much liked all the episodes except Ulysses, but everything was pretty great, which makes sense since they're following the same kind of pattern.
I watched the first 4 episodes of the second season of what's the name of that anime, Paul?
Overlord.
7 Deadly Sins.
Oh yeah.
That's
Season 2, or sorry, season Netflix 3.
what?
Yeah.
What?
Netflix released an OVA, but they called it
A season?
a season. So the second season is actually the 3rd season in Netflix's category. Or
Wait, so
catalog.
the OVA is the second season?
According to Netflix.
According to Netflix, but it's not.
What does it follow chronologically? Like, is it the first season, the OVA, and then the second season, or is the OVA
Yeah.
supposed to come
Yes.
out?
So it's season 1. OVA is not canon.
Oh, okay. Is it
OVA is canon to me.
good? Is it a good OVA?
No.
No.
It's just more
Oh
content.
fuck, we didn't watch the fucking ReZero OVA yet. At least I don't know if you guys did.
I have not.
I couldn't find it. It still hasn't been released.
What?
Like, it hasn't been translated, I should say.
Oh, okay. Need to watch that shit. Okay, that pretty much covers everything. Anyone have any last words? Does anyone want to say what their favorite episode was this week? Of which anime? Which anime?
Anime.
Anime.
Yeah. Probably Goblin Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's between Goblin Slayer and
Sword Art was pretty good, but I think Goblin Slayer is my favorite.
Yeah.
Episode this season or this week.
Goblin Bunny Girl got me, but I'd give it to Goblin Slayer. What about you, Paul?
Slime or Goblin Slayer.
Dan, is it Slime or is it Sword Art?
Well, since I only have 2 choices, Slime.
You really like Slime better than Sword Art?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, during Sword Art, there's many times where it's just like, oh my god, just shut the fuck up and get on with it. He had so many fucking just long-winded like talks
I mean,
and
there were a lot of talks in Slime. What are you talking about? That's all the Slime was.
yeah,
this episode,
but the ones in Slime were actually enjoyable.
He's just being a hipster.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
He's hating the popular.
I get it. It's okay, Dan.
I-
I understand.
Isn't Slime popular?
Sword Art's the most popular though.
Sword Art's Sword Art though. Everybody hates Sword Art. That's the problem, Dan. You are part of the in crowd for hating Sword Art.
It's got a point.
Yeah, come on, Dan.
So are you
Be a
telling
better hipster.
Dan, get woke.
Are you telling me, Donnie, that you don't dislike Sword Art?
I don't. I enjoy Sword
No,
Art.
I'm
he
actually-
loves it.
I'm
Oh,
enjoying
really?
Sword Art.
I've always told Paul that I enjoy watching
Yeah,
Sword
he
Art.
loves it. He's always
Damn.
said
Damn,
And
Donnie.
Paul's like, well, Dot Hack's just a better Sword Art. I'm like, that's you, bro. I can't watch Dot Hack. That came out in
he
2000.
can't confirm. I have said that multiple times.
Yeah, Dot Hack's an old show. We need that new shit. The
It's
future
an
is now.
old game series.
Well, that pretty much wraps up. We will hopefully see you guys next week. Hope you enjoyed.
I won't see anyone.
Well, we won't see anyone, but you know what I mean. Hopefully they'll
Yeah,
hear
I mean,
from
no
us
one can
next week.
see us.
Fuck you guys.
Bye-bye.
You know what I mean. See ya.
We're signing out.
Shut the fuck up.